Hello everyone, myself Devrotagiri. In the last class, we have discussed the series grouping and parallel grouping and some basic numerical related on the series grouping and parallel grouping. Today we discuss the more numericals on this grouping of capacitors. So first of all, we discuss about the point method. Suppose this is a capacitor having capacitance C is connected to an external battery of 100 volt. Suppose 100 volt. So this is the positive terminal of the battery and this is the negative terminal of the battery, and this point has potential 100 volt and this point has potential 0 volt, so that the potential difference will be 100 volt. Okay, so if this is 100 volts means this point will also potential at 100 volt and this point will also have potential 100 volt, and this is 0 volt means this point has also potential 0 volt and this is 0 volt, so potential difference across the capacitor will be 100 volt. See that going from this point to this point to this point, there is no drop in potential, since between this point A and this is suppose B, between A and B there is no element, electrical element like capacitor, resistor, inductor, nothing is there in between A and B, so there is no potential drop in between this. So potential drop between B and similarly suppose it's D, B and D is also 0, potential difference 0 means potential at B and potential at D will be same because there is no element in between them. If there is an element present in between B and D, suppose it is a capacitor or it's a resistor, then there is a drop in potential, drop or rise in potential, so the potential changes. Now in going from D to, suppose this point is E, going from D to E, potential changes. Here the potential is 100 volt, here potential is 0 volt, so potential changes because there is a element in between D and E point. Okay, so potential drop from 100 volt to 0 volt here. So this similarly potential at this and this and this all are same because there is no element, only one single wire is connected. Okay, now solve the first numerical. These three capacitors, you all see that these three capacitors are in series, so equivalent capacitance between A and B will be, all capacitors are same, so the formula is C by N or C by 3. So capacitance, equivalent capacitance will be C by 3. But what happen if I connect a simple wires like this and like this? So now find the equivalent capacitance. So this, now the equivalent capacitance will be changes. So as this is point A, suppose potential at point, this point is A, so this will be A. Suppose this is 100 volt, so this point will also be 100 volt and this will be also 100 volt, means this is A, again this is A, this will be also A, since there is no element in between these points. So this A point, this will be A. Similarly this is B point and potential at this point and at this point will be same, so it will be also B point and it will be also B, and this is B and this is B. See, we got only 2 points, A and B. So I am redrawing the figure. This is A point and this is B point. So this capacitor C is connected between A and B. This capacitor C is connected between A and B. So connect this. Okay. Again see, this capacitor, second capacitor, is connected between B and A. Connected between B and A. So the only chance is to connect it parallelly. Okay, B and A. Again this capacitor is connected between A and B. So this all three capacitors, see, all three capacitors are connected between A and B. So this is the equivalent figure. So the equivalent capacitance will be 3 times C, NC. Similarly, C1 plus C2 plus C3. In parallel grouping, capacitors are simply added. Okay. Example 2, question number 2. All these capacitor, all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 capacitors are connected like this. Okay. So use point method. So this is A point and this will be a point, and this will be a point, and this will be a point. Since there is no element is present in this wire, okay, so all potential at each point will be same. So this is a and this will be a. Similarly, this is b and this is will be b, and this is b and this is b and this is b. Okay, so we got only 2 points here. So redraw the figure a and b. This capacitor, this is first capacitor, it's connected between a and b. So connect C between a and b. Again, these two capacitors connected between a and b. Two capacitors connected between a and b. C. Again, these two capacitors connected between a and b. A and b. Okay. So this is this will become easier problems. So you can solve this. C. These two are in series. So its equivalent will be C by 2, C by N formula, and this equivalent capacitance will be C, and this capacitance, this equivalent capacitance of these two series capacitors will be C by 2. So all three are in parallel, so you can find C equivalent is simply capacitors are added, C by 2 plus C by 2, that is 2C. 2C will be the answer. Okay. Now see the question number 3. Find the equivalent capacitance between A point and B point. Here all the capacitors are having capacitance 4 microfarad. Okay, 4 microfarad. So we can use the point method. This is A point and this is B point. So this is B point. So this is a simple wire. So no element is connected between this. So this will be also B point. Again this will be B, and this point will be B. Since there is no element in the circumference, there is no element is present. Okay, no capacitor is present or no element is present, you can say. So we get the 2 points, A point and B point. See all these capacitors, this 4 microfarad, this 4 microfarad, and this 4 and this 4 are connected between A and B. So all capacitors are connected between A and B. So all are in, you can easily see that all are in parallel grouping. So the equivalent C equivalent will be in parallel grouping, simply added capacitance are simply added. So answer will be NC. Since all the capacitance are same, so you can write NC. N means number of capacitor, 4 into capacitors, each capacitance is 4. So 16 microfarad is the answer. Okay. Now I modified the previous question. It's question number 4. Perhaps question number 4. So all capacitors C are connected in like this. So this is A point and this is B point. So question is find the equivalent capacitance between A and B. So as there is no element in the circumference, so all the points must have same potential, at same potential. So B, this is also B. If element, a capacitor is present, suppose at present in between these 2 points, so this we cannot say this point is B and this will be also B. We cannot say this. Okay, as there is no element, so this is B and this is B, so this will be B point and this will be B point. Now this is A point. Can you say this will be A point? No, because between these 2 points there is a element or capacitor is present, so we cannot say this point and this point has same potential. Similarly, in between point B and this point there is a element or capacitor is present, so we cannot say this will be B or this will be A point. Okay, so this will be nothing, not A or not B, this will be another point. Suppose it will be X point. Okay, so here we get the 3 points, A, X and B. So see this capacitor, connected between A and X. So connect this A and X, and this capacitor is connected between B and X. B and X, connect this. This capacitor is connected between B and X. So only option is parallelly connected. This capacitor is connected between B and X. See X point, B and X. So the equivalent capacitance will be, this is C, C, C and C. All the capacitor here, all the capacitors are in parallel, so its equivalent capacitance will be 3 times C, simply added, and this is C. So if these two capacitors are in series grouping, for the two capacitors in series grouping, you can use the C equivalent is equal to C1 C2, C1 C2 by C1 plus C2. So 3C square by 4C, this is 3 by 4C, this is the answer. Okay, then come to very interesting and most popular numerical, that is Wheatstone bridge. The arrangement of Wheatstone bridge is like this. Okay, so uh, I am simply saying the only some important points regarding the Wheatstone bridge. I am not going to prove any balance conditions. So question is, what is the balance condition of the Wheatstone bridge? So the balance condition of Wheatstone bridge is simply C1 by C3 is equal to C2 by C4. Means if the ratio between these two capacitors and these two capacitors are same, then the potential at this point and this point will be same. Means there is no potential difference between this point and this point. If this is X and this will be X, so that means no current will flow through this C5 capacitors. So this we can remove this. Okay, we can remove this. These are at same potential, because we can remove this capacitor. So this is the balance condition of Wheatstone bridge. You can find easily, its proof you can find easily in the any book. Okay, so if C1 by C3 equal to C2 by C4, we can disconnect these capacitors between this and point and this point. Okay, now solve a simple numerical related on this. Suppose this type of arrangement, and this is 1 microfarad, this is 3 microfarad, this is 3 microfarad, and this is 9 microfarad, and this is suppose 7 microfarad. Capacitors are connected like this. Okay, so question is, find the equivalent capacitance between this A point and B point. You see, first check the Wheatstone bridge balance condition. C1 by, this is C1, this is C2, this is C3, and this is C4. So C1 by C3 should be equal to C2 by C4. Here C1 is 1 microfarad and C3 is 3. 1 by 3 must be equal to 3 by 9. Okay, and 3 by 9 is 1 by 3. So balance condition is satisfied. So Wheatstone bridge is in balance conditions. So we can remove this. Okay, we can remove this. So its equivalent figure will be like this. Means this is 1, this is 3, and this is 3, and this is 9. So these two are in series and these two are in series. So this is series and this is series, and this their two combination will be in parallel. So we can easily solve this. Okay. Now see this numerical. This is the arrangement, and question is, find the equivalent capacitance between A and B point. So this use the point method. Okay, this is A point and this will be A point, and this will be also A point, since between these 2 points there is no element. And similarly this is B point and this will be B point and this will be B point, and there is no element between A and B. So can we say that this will be B, since in between these 2 points there is an element or capacitor, so you cannot say it is B. or we cannot say, similarly we cannot say this will be a point. Similar, since there is in between these 2 points there is a capacitor is present, so this is not a not b, or this is another point, suppose x. Since this is x, this will be x. Since in between these 2 points there is no element is present, no capacitor or no resistor is present, and this will be, and this we cannot say this will be b, since there is a 4 microfarad capacitor is present. So this cannot be a also, since there is a 2 microfarad capacitor is present. This cannot be x also, between these 2 points 2 microfarad is present. So this is another point named, suppose y point. So we got 4 points a, b, x and y. Rearrange this figure. A point, this is b point, and this is x point, and this is y point. So this 4 microfarad capacitor, is connected between a and x. So connect this a and x, 4 microfarad capacitor. Similarly, this 8 microfarad capacitor is connected between x and b. Connect this 8 microfarad capacitor. And this 2 microfarad capacitor is connected between x and y. This is 2 microfarad capacitor. And this 2 microfarad is connected between a and y. So connect this 2 microfarad. And the remaining 4 microfarad capacitor is connected between b and this is point y. So b and y. This is 4 microfarad. You see that this type of arrangement we see in the Wheatstone bridge arrangement. So check the balance condition now. This is C1, C2, C3 and C4. So C1 by C3 is equal to C1 by C3 equal to C2 by C4 is the balance condition for Wheatstone bridge. So check 4 by 2 is equal to 8 by 4. Yes, the balance condition is satisfied. So this point and this point, x and y have same potential. So we can remove this capacitor. So the equivalent now the equivalent figure becomes like this. So these two are in series and these two are in series. So their combination is in parallel. So we can write, as these two are in series and the two capacitors are used, so you can use the formula C1 C2 by C1 plus C2. Simply 8 into 4 by 8 plus 4, and these two are in also series, so you can have 2 into 4 by 2 plus 4, so 32 by 12 and 8 by 6. Now these two are in parallel, so you can simply add these two results and we get the answer. Okay, now see very interesting numerical infinite ladder problem. This arrangement is extended up to infinity. You see this 2 microfarad combination of this 2 and 1 microfarad, like this and this combination repeats up to infinity. So this is a ladder problem. So is the ladder is extended up to infinity. So these are sticks of the ladder. If we suppose the number of sticks 1 2 3 4 5 each extended up to infinity, so number of sticks is suppose 10 lakhs, or effective number of sticks that is attached to the ladders are 10 lakhs. If we remove one stick, that is 10 lakhs minus 1 is not going to change the effective sticks that much effect. Okay, so 10 lakhs minus 1 will be nearly equal to that 10 lakhs. Okay, so similarly, if we remove one stick from the infinite ladder, so the number of sticks does not going to change. Okay, that much effective. So similarly, the equivalent, suppose the equivalent capacitors of all these capacitance connected in this type of arrangement is R equivalent, is R. Suppose I am removing the first ladder, first stick to the ladder, this combination. Okay, so we can rewrite the figure. This is 2 microfarad and this is 1 microfarad. So all the equivalent capacitance of all these capacitors, all these sticks is R. So this is R. The effective capacitance of all the combination will be R, and removing or adding this to this equivalent capacitance doesn't going to change the equivalent capacitance that much effective. So this is A point and this is B point. So you can write these two are in series. So these two are in series. So their equivalent capacitance will be C1 C2. Sorry, this is C equivalent capacitance C. So C1 into C2 by C1 plus C2. And this combination C1 into 1 into C plus 1 plus C divided by 1 plus C is connected parallelly to the capacitor 2 microfarad. So in parallel grouping, capacitance are simply added. So these two. Again, this combination, this equivalent capacitance is nearly equal to C. You can write it nearly equal to C because it is an infinite ladder. So solving this, C by 1 plus C plus 2 is equal to C. This implies taking LCM 1 plus C plus 2 times 1 plus 2C is equal to C. This implies you can write 2C plus C is 3C plus 2 is equal to C plus C square. So we can write C square, taking this 3C into the RHS, minus 2C minus 2 is equal to 0. So solving the quadratic equation, you can write C equal to minus C minus 2 minus 1 minus B plus or minus B square is 4 minus 4AC 8. Sorry, this is plus by 2 times A means 1. So the equivalent capacitance will be 2 plus or minus 12 by 2, that is 2 plus or minus you can add 12 and 4 into 3, so square root of 2 root 3 by 2, 2 root 3 by 2. So C equivalent will be, taking 2 common, we can write 1 plus root 3 and 1 minus root 3. Since negative capacitor is not allowed, you can not, capacitor doesn't have any negative value, so the answer is 1 plus root 3. Okay, thank you.